Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Muya Ann. In today's video we will be making the flaxseed cream, and this involves two phases, the water phase and the oil phase. For the water phase you will need the flax seeds. So this is how the flax seeds look like, and you can use whatever quantity you have. The next item that you will be using is the aloe vera gel. This is how the aloe vera gel looks like. And lastly, we have our water. I'll be using 1 liter of water. Another item that you might need is glycerin. I don't have it here, but it's optional and it's also amazing for moisture. So this is the second phase, whereby it's the oil phase, and these are the oils that I'll be using. I have some castor oil. This is going to assist with the thickness of hair, and it's also good for moisture retention. I also have some coconut oil. You can use any oil that you have. It can be jojoba, olive oil, or also coconut oil, just like me. Lastly, I'm using my shea butter. This is supposed to help me seal in the moisture. You can use any shea butter that you have. I have the Ugandan shea butter. So we will be starting with the water phase. In a small pot, I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of flax seeds so that I can make the flaxseed gel. I'm then going to go ahead and add in my water. The quantity of the items that you'll be using is going to be dependent on what you need. I'm going to bring this to a boil and a low heat. When it starts to boil, or when you see it boiling, just reduce the heat and simmer for about 10 minutes. You are looking for a gel-like consistency, kind of the one that looks like the egg whites. Once it's ready, strain it immediately through a cheesecloth or a fine mesh strainer. The reason as to why I love straining it while it's still hot, it's because once it cools, the gel is always hard to strain or to extract it. So this is the amount of gel that I was able to extract. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of the aloe vera gel. If you have the glycerin, this is the step that you're supposed to add it in. Mix it well and set it aside. Now we are done with the water phase, or the hydrating water phase. Now we are going to go ahead and start our oil phase. You can add 4 or 5 tablespoons of shea butter into a bowl. I'm going to be using the double boiler method to melt my shea butter. So under low heat, just put your bowl or your container into some water and let it melt away. I prefer this method because I don't lose any nutrients from my oil, and I'm going to be using it for my hair. Once it's melted, remove it from the heat and start adding the other oils that you have. So this is the first oil that I'll be adding. It's the coconut oil, and it's roughly a 1/4 cup. I'm going to give this a light mix before I go in and add my last oil, which is the castor oil. You can add as many oils as you'll need. It's just going to be dependent on what you want. I'm going to measure 2 tablespoons of the castor oil and add it in my oil. You can also add in a 1/2 tablespoon of vitamin E and a few drops of essential oil if you have any. Now we are going to go into the mixing of the water phase and the oil phase. So use a clean bowl for the mixing process. I'm going to start with my water phase and add half of what I had already extracted. Make sure both your oil and the water phase are around the same temperatures. Slightly warm will be perfect. I would advise, for best results, you mix this in smaller portions, that is, smaller portion of the oil and smaller portion of the water phase. I added the half portion of my oil phase into the water phase so that I will start the mixing process. As you can see, when I used the spoon, the oil and the water was still separate. I needed to combine this together. So I went ahead and used my hand mixer to combine this. You can also use a hand blender or a whisk or a frother for this process. This is going to help the oil and the water to blend into a smooth, creamy texture. So this is the consistency, or this is how your texture should look like. The water and the oil should be mixed completely. So this is the other oil that we had left behind. I'm just going to go ahead and add it into the other bowl. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat the same process, use my electric mix and mix it together until everything is combined fully. I know most of you are wondering, why is it not creamy and fluffy yet? Hold on, we are just combining the water phase and the oil phase. In order for you to get it creamy and fluffy as you need, you are just supposed to ensure that everything is well combined and let it sit on the countertop for around 2 or 3 hours. Or you can just put this in your fridge for around 30 minutes in order for it to harden a little bit. So this is an hour later. As you can see, it has hardened a bit. It's not as watery as it was before. Also ensure that your mixture doesn't get too hard because it's going to be hard for you to whisk it together. I'm going to go ahead and use my electric mixer to mix this together or blend this so that I can get the creamy, fluffy texture that I wanted. After a minute or two, you'll have a creamy, beautiful flaxseed hair product, which is best for both worlds. You'll have both moisture and nourishment in it. Just look at how beautiful this looks like. I'm just going to go ahead and scrap the ends of my bowl and so that I can be able to mix everything together. As you keep whisking or mixing your mixture, you'll notice that it's going to start turning to become a white color. This flaxseed hair cream is really beneficial because the omega-3 fatty acids and the vitamin E in the flaxseed cream can help nourish our scalp, improve blood circulation, and strengthen our hair follicles. This will potentially promote healthy hair growth. Flaxseed is known to help in clumping curls, leading to a more defined and bouncy curl. Its lightweight formula tames frizz without weighing hair down, making it ideal for curly and coily hair types. Flaxseed cream smooths the hair cuticle, enhancing shine and also providing a protective layer against environmental damage, including UV rays and also any pollutant. So once you're done making your hair cream, transfer it into a clean, airtight container. Since this is homemade and it doesn't use any synthetic preservatives, store this in the fridge. It can last you 1 or 2 weeks. To use, just apply a small amount to damp hair or dry hair. It's perfect for twist outs, braid outs, or just sealing in moisture. If you want it to last longer, you can add in a preservative. This cream defines curls, adds shine, and locks in moisture without any crunch. It's a great option for type 3 and 4 hair. Also, don't forget you can customize your oils based on your hair type. And there you have it, your own flaxseed hair cream made with water and oil phase for extra creaminess. Just look at how lightweight this is. It's just going to melt into my hand with ease and it's not going to leave any greasiness in it. Flaxseed also acts as a natural humectant, drawing moisture into the hair shaft and preventing dryness. This is particularly beneficial for dry or damaged hair, improving its elasticity and reducing its breakage. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let me know what ingredients you'd like me to try next. See you on the next one. Bye!